This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
Nostalgia took center stage at the Ready Player One premiere, even featuring a special Back to the Future reunion. Ready Player One, directed by Steven Spielberg, stars Ty Sheridan as Wade Watts, a young man struggling in the harsh world of 2045. Watts finds himself drawn to the escapism offered by the virtual reality world known as the Oasis, which was created by the brilliant and eccentric James Halliday, played by Mark Rylance. The movie, based on Ernest Cline's best-selling novel, brought a diverse crowd of fans to its star-studded premiere. A DeLorean was parked at the front of the massive red carpet, and Back to the Future star Christopher Lloyd enjoyed posing with the car once again and supporting his friends. Lloyd told THR, "This is my first time seeing the film. I'm so glad to be here in support of Alan Silvestri and Steven Spielberg. They're part of the Back to the Future family." Silvestri, who scored the Back to the Future trilogy as well as Ready Player One, was also glad to go for another ride in the DeLorean, which is featured prominently in the new movie, just as it was in the 1985 classic film that Spielberg produced. Silvestri said, "It felt like seeing an old friend again, and getting to work with Steven as a director was the icing on the cake." Spielberg also wanted to tap into the nostalgia of the film by reviving parts of its musical DNA. The film pays homage both to Back to the Future and another famous movie that we will keep secret for spoiler reasons. Silvestri said, "In both instances, Steven wanted an exact note-for-note recreation of the original music." As for Spielberg, he told THR it felt good to make a popcorn flick following awards season movies like last year's The Post or 2015's Bridge of Spies. Spielberg said, "Honestly, it was a relief to do this film. I've done a lot of history films lately, but this is a real crowd pleaser." He added, "It reminds me of the days when I did Jurassic Park and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I had so much fun on this, it was like a vacation, even though it was incredibly hard work." For much more from the premiere, including details on the no expense spared after party, head to thr.com. And let me know in the comments if you plan on seeing Ready Player One when it hits theaters on March 29th. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.